I just completed Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 and I have a ton of questions, but let's start with Doey the Doughman. Doey is one of the most complex characters we've seen thus far. He starts off on our side, but ultimately tries to kill us by the end. But his origin story? It's unlike anything we've seen in the Poppy universe so far. You see, Doey isn't just one experiment, he's three. Subjects 1322A, 1322B, and 1322C all coexist inside of Doey. The names of these subjects are Jack, Kevin, and one unknown individual. We've gotten subtle clues that Doey is 3 in 1, like this picture showing 3 different Doeys, and then there's the 3 hands on Doey's body, another clue hiding in plain sight. Jack was one of the subjects put inside of Doey. We actually see Jack at the very beginning of Chapter 4 in a VHS tape. In the tape, he opens a brand new Doey toy and finds a ticket to the factory. His parents do an amazing job watching him, making sure he's safe, but then while leaning over the railing to look at the dough below, Jack falls. The strange part, he wasn't jumping. He was hanging onto the rail before he fell. That makes me think something else was at play. Was he forced over the edge? Or could the Doey toy itself have taken control, making him jump into the dough? Maybe not, I don't know. Kevin is the second subject inside of Doey. Kevin was always sort of a problem child. He was actually an orphan in play care. Despite showing incredible intelligence on the tests, he had a habit of getting angry and lashing out at others. Him being chosen for Project Doey was most likely due to 2 things: his intelligence and the need to control him, to stop him from lashing out again. Not much to say here, it's literally unknown. Now that we know a little bit about how Doey was created, let's talk about the VHS tape we found in Chapter 4. In the VHS, we hear Jack's parents seeing his new form for the first time. Jack fell into the dough, was turned into Doey, and now his parents are visiting him. Let's just say it didn't go well. Jack didn't recognize them at all. Instead, he lashed out, killing them before they could even escape the room. We know that Doey eventually shifts his focus to protecting the other toys still trapped in the factory, down in Safe Haven. Even though he could escape the factory himself, he chooses not to. He stays behind, keeping the others safe. But as we see in Chapter 4, things take a dark turn. He starts on our side, but by the end he turns against us. Why? Likely because his other, more aggressive personality starts shining through. Anyway, that's the story of Doey the Doughman. Make sure to watch this video here to find out why Kissy Missy survived the Chapter 3 attack, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.